To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Taking that notice.
In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided as follows. On January 12, 2017, notice was sent to the Home News Tribune, Star Ledger, local source, and the clerk of the municipality. By state law, there is no smoking permitted in this building at any time. In addition to the listed items on this agenda, this Board of Education may discuss and act upon any items not specifically referred to herein as is allowed at the regularly scheduled monthly board meeting under the Sunshine Law.
Roll call.
Mr. Martucci?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not present? Ms. Slater?
Yes.
Mr. Topolesky?
Here.
Mr. Maloney?
I am present.
Mr. Walrath?
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez?
Here.
Mrs. Beviano?
Present.
Mrs. Birch?
Yes.
Mr. Collins?
Here. All right. I move for the approval of the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Martucci?
No.
You say no to the meeting to minutes?
I was here. Abstention was no vote. No.
Ms. Slater?
Yes.
Mr. Topolesky?
Yes.
Mrs. Valani?
Yes.
Mr. Walrath?
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez?
Yes.
Mrs. Beviano?
abstain.
Mrs. Birch?
Yes.
Mr. Collins?
Yes. We'll move into our reports. Our first report will be by our superintendent.
Thank you, Mr. President. This week we had our new teacher orientation. It was really nice to see the vast majority of the board was there, and I think it was great for our new teachers and staff to see that. We welcomed 52 new certificated staff members to our district, and this whole week they've been spending learning about our curriculum, learning about our technology initiatives, learning about law and policy, and it's really, those of you who were there that day, I think if you mingled and you walked around, you felt like it was a really good group of recruits. So we're really happy, and I want to welcome them all to our district. One of the things that's important to know, and the reason why we think this new teacher orientation is so important, nationally, 50% of teachers within the first 3 years leave the profession. We're talking about new teachers coming out of college. Within the first 3 years, they leave the profession. The primary reason why that happens is because they're not supported, they're not mentored. So I am very proud that in Linden, that statistic does not hold up. In fact, the only teachers who have left us within the last few years are those who retired or those we asked to leave. It's very, very rare that we have a teacher leave because they don't feel supported. So I'm very, very proud of that. Also, I want to remind the board we're gearing up for our 3rd annual district launch next Tuesday. You received your welcome package today. This is the 3rd annual launch. We will bring all 1,000 plus staff members to the high school gymnasium where we'll have professional development. We will have the New Jersey State Teacher of the Year coming to speak to everyone, and we also have a tremendous keynote speaker by the name of Shalom Soroyer. I've seen her on YouTube. She seems to be fantastic. All of her reviews are good. I think she'll be really motivational. So I just want to remind everybody, hope that you all can make it. I remind all of our parents, too, that the first day of school for students is September 7th. That's Thursday. My wife has that date circled on the calendar because our 4 kids will be going to school, and I'm the 5th kid, so she'll be happy to have me away, too. And I don't know what she's going to do, eat bonbons and go to a spa, or probably not. So anyway, welcome back to another school year. Hope that it will be, I'm confident that it will be a real successful one, and I appreciate the board's support and all that we do here in this amazing district. Thank you, Mr. Collins. That completes my report.
Okay, at this time we'll go on to the attorney's report.
Yes, there's one item for consideration, it's the approval of a settlement for cases discussed in executive session.
Okay,
So move.
second. Roll.
Mr. Martucci?
Yes.
Ms. Slater?
Yes.
Mr. Topolowski?
Yes.
Mrs. Valani?
Yes.
Mr. Walrath?
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez?
Yes.
Mrs. Beviano?
Yes.
Mrs. Birch?
Yes.
Mr. Collins?
Yes. All right, next we'll move on to curriculum and instruction. Mrs. Vignano?
Thank you, Mr. President. The Curriculum and Instruction Committee, upon recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools and the Assistant Superintendent, present the following 42 motions to the Linden Board of Education for approval. Items 1 through 7 deal with the approval of specialized programs for the placement of classified students, determination of out-of-district placements, the approval of payments for related services, the approval of medical home instruction, and the establishment and elimination of self-contained programs. Item 8 amends board action on past C&I reports. 9 approves curriculum. 10 and 11 grant permission for use of facilities and school activities. 12 approves district field trips. Items 13, 14, 15, and 18 approve training for district staff. 16 approves professional development activities. 17 approves district mentors. 19 approves the SKIP members in all schools. 20 approves the Vanguard members in each school. 21 approves the dates for state mandated and district administered testing. 22 approves the course through EduSeer for 12th grade students. 23 approves the student parent teacher handbooks for the 2017-18 school year. 24 grants approval for Rutgers graduate students to complete a social work internship. 25 grants approval for the Linden Dance Company to participate in September to Remember. 26 and 27 grant permission for district staff and select student groups to participate in the district launch. 28 grants approval for all staff to attend in-house professional development sessions throughout the school year. 29 approves training for instructional leadership team members throughout the school year. 30 grants permission for a Board of Education sponsored toy drive to be conducted in the Linden Public Schools. 31 approves the district goals for the 2017-18 school year. 32 approves the 2017-18 school nursing services plan. 33 approves the Linden Public Schools mentoring plan for the 2017 through 2020 school years. Item 34 approves the bi-yearly summation report on HIB for all schools. 35 grants permission for the Linden High School NJROTC to participate in community service events throughout the 2017-18 school year. 36 approves the use of the Danielson framework for evaluation of staff in the 2017-18 school year. 37 approves a district professional plan for the 2017-18 school year. 38 grants approval for the Linden Public School District to enter into an agreement with Berkeley College for students to receive college credit for agreed upon criminal justice courses. Can I just mention on that, by the way, there will be no cost to the parents for this course. Item 39 grants approval for the Linden High School students to participate in the French exchange program from March 25th through 2018 to April 9th, 2018. Item 40 grants permission for EMAP to continue in its 11th year at Linden High School. 41 approves the resolution for Tigers to be the official mascot and orange and black to be the official colors of all the Linden Public Schools. 42 approves the superintendent's determination and actions taken for all reported incidents of harassment, intimidation, and bullying as discussed at the July 26, 2017 regular meeting. Mr. President, I move curriculum and instruction items 1 through 42 and respectfully seek a second.
Second.
Discussion? Okay, roll call.
Mr. Martucci?
Yes.
Ms. Slater?
Yes.
Mr. Topolowski?
Yes.
Mrs. Valani?
Yes.
Mr. Walrath?
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez?
Yes.
Mrs. Beviano?
Yes.
Mrs. Birch?
Yes.
Mr. Collins?
Yes on all, however, I abstain on number 13, Rosalia Colvis. Okay, next we have management operations. Mr. Topolowski.
Thank you, Mr. President. Management Operations Committee, on the recommendation of Superintendent of Schools, presents the following 34 items to the Board of Education for approval. Item 1 is to amend board actions on past management operation reports as listed. Item 2 is to accept the following resignations. Item 3 is to appoint the following staff for the 2017-18 school year. Item 4 is to approve the transfer of the following staff for the 17-18 school year effective September 1st, 2017. Item 5 is to approve the following leave of absences. Item 6 is to appoint the following staff for the 17-18 school year as listed. Item 7 is to approve the following staff members to prep and assist in preparing for the Science Resource Center move at the contractual rate, cost not to exceed $2,000. Item 8 is to appoint the following teacher to be part of the Social Studies Review Committee at the contractual rate of $27 an hour, cost not to exceed the hours listed. Item 9 is to change in degrees for the 17-18 school year as per negotiated contract. Item 10 is to appoint the following peer advisors and approve hours for the peer group retreat at the YMCA camp Ralph Mason, Hardwick, New Jersey from September 10, 2017 through September 12, 2017 at the contractual rate is needed at $27 per hour. Items 11 through 23 and 26 through 33 are to appoint the following staff for the various positions at various schools. Item 24 is to approve the updated Linden Public School District organizational chart. Item 25 is to approve the superintendent's merit goals for the 17-18 school year and submit to the Executive County Superintendent for approval. And item 34 is to reappoint the following substitutes for the 17-18 school year at the rates listed. Mr. President, I move Management Operations Committee and respectfully seek a second.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll.
Mr. Martucci?
Yes.
Ms. Slater?
Yes.
Mr. Topolowski?
Yes.
Mrs. Valani?
Yes.
Mr. Walrath?
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez?
Yes.
Mrs. Beviano?
Yes.
Mrs. Birch?
Yes.
Mr. Collins?
Yes. Next, we have support operations, Mr. Alvarez.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Corporate Operations Committee, upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools and the District Administrator for Secretary, presents the following 35 motions to the Linden Board of Education for approval. Items 1 through 7 are the monthly board business for approval. Items 8 and 9 are amendments to the tactical action. 10 and 4 through 14 are acceptance of funds as listed. 15 is to accept the donation of shoulder pads from Shut Sports as listed. Item 16 is to approve the contract with Maffey's Security Group in Elizabeth, New Jersey for surveillance cameras, building perimeters based on a quote received on 8/21/17 as listed. Purchase to the Union County Cooperative and funded with the additional state aid to be received. Item 17 for approval of the contract with University Van Line for the relocation of school unified library based on the low quote received on June 21st, 2017. Item 18 is approval of lease renewal with Congregation Ash Chisette for Linden High School Department as listed. Item 19 to 21 are to approve payment for services as listed. Item 22 declares the listed items as surplus equipment and allows for the disposal of the same. Item 23 to approve contract with Carol Reno, architect of record for the schematic design space for the renovation of Linden High School Media Center as listed. Item 24 is to accept funds from Scoria's Education A&B as listed. In facilities section, items 1 through 11 is the approval of use of facilities, activities at no charge as listed. Mr. President, I move items 1 to 24 in finance and items in 1 through 11 in facilities. Respectfully, I ask for a second.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, roll call.
Mr. Martucci?
Yes.
Ms. Slater?
Yes.
Mr. Topolowski?
Yes.
Mrs. Valani?
Yes.
Mr. Walrath?
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez?
Yes.
Mrs. Beviano?
Yes.
Mrs. Birch?
Yes.
Mr. Collins?
Yes. We have nothing, I believe, under student judiciary, so we'll move into the report.
Policy.
Sorry, jumping ahead here. Planning and policy. Mr. Walrath.
The Planning and Policy Committee, upon recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, presents the following motion to the Linden Board of Education for approval. Policy 3542, School Meal Program areas. This policy is a new policy as amended that governs the regulations regarding procedures for charging lunch and payment of changes.
Charges.
What?
Charges.
Yeah,
Mr. Waller, if I may, in committee as a whole, we discussed removing line F. I also found the same verbiage in the first, it's in the first paragraph, second paragraph, we're just going to remove that also.
Okay. Second. Any discussion? Okay, roll.
Mr. Martucci?
Yes.
Mrs. Slater?
Yes.
Mr. Tuplet?
Yes.
Mrs. Valani?
Yes.
Mr. Wallach? Mr. Alvarez?
Yes.
Mrs. Fabiano?
Yes.
Mrs. Church?
Yes.
Mr. Collins?
Yes. All right, now we'll move into the reports of special committees, delegates. State Delegate, Mr. Brandon Kowalewski.
Thank you, Mr. President. First thing is on Wednesday, which is the day of my lunch, in the afternoon I'll be bailing out a little early because I will be meeting with Chris Jones, who works for New Jersey School Boards, and we will be meeting with Assemblyman Kennedy. It's part of what the school board does to make sure that our legislators are in touch with the board members, although Mr. Kennedy lives with one. President of the Railway Board.
Yeah.
Legislation update. There were, over the summer, there was a lot of legislation and the governor signed a lot. One of the biggest ones doesn't affect us, but it changes how sending districts vote on school boards. And it influences, they're allowed to vote on a lot more. A lot of the things that influence their kids. So if their kids only go to the district for the high school, anything that affects the high school, they'll be able to vote on. Criminal background checks for candidates, which will take effect in July 2018. As you know, we have to undergo criminal background checks when we're elected. It now requires that people who are running for the Board of Ed swear an affidavit saying that they will not be ineligible to serve on the Board of Ed. This came about because somebody who was a convicted felon tried to run for the Board of Ed in his town. Special Ed database on legal decisions will take effect in February of 2018. So any special ed things, we should be able to look up and see if there's a ruling that affects that particular head injury protocol to include intramural sports, and the coaches for those intramural sports must be trained. So that affects us. There's a thing on opioid education. We're supposed to develop a program. School security surveillance has to do with us connecting, or the police being able to access our school surveillance cameras. Transgender student guidance, they're supposed to do something. School safety specialists, they're supposed to need training. College Readiness Commission, they're supposed to review and report within a year. It's a new commission that they're setting up. English language learners G&T programs, reducing food waste, and farm-to-school council. You also provisionally vetoed a couple, which are of no consequence. That concludes my report.
County Delegate.
There's a county meeting on Thursday, September 7th, at which our esteemed Superintendent, Dr. Rotosi, will be giving part of the presentation. You're also excited.
Did you know that?
I did. There will also be two other superintendents and a president of the PTA. And so basically, it has to do with communications between boards of ed and the public. And so hopefully it will be good. If you have not already signed up, you can do so yourself. Dinner starts at 6 o'clock, the meeting starts at 6:45, although that's just general business, and then presentation should usually start around 7.
You need to register yourself.
You can register yourself. Or if you don't get to it, you can show up and register. The county meetings are a little lax in those terms as opposed to workshops where they need to know numbers. And that concludes my report.
Next, we have Educational Services Committee. This is one that I really enjoy going to every month.
September 7th, Mr. Collins.
Pardon?
September 7th, Mr. Collins.
Well, There is one tonight too as well.
It's unfortunate
Oh,
that
yeah.
we booked.
Yeah, and I had to unfortunately send them an email saying that we were all going here and that I couldn't make it, and to give my honest regards. So I could not make it this evening.
Very sad.
It is.
Who's going to the next one?
We'll discuss now.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I'm good, I'm clean.
Okay. Nothing on the ad hoc committee. Or maybe we do. Ray, anything about negotiations? Anything popping up yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Although we're supposed to be getting notified by the LEA sometime soon.
Okay. It's got one to say, that's all. Okay. EST for parents.
Yes, I would like to discuss some upcoming dates for some of our meetings. I would like to have the first meeting on September 12th, it's a Tuesday. And we're looking to see if we can have the Fine Arts Department come and do a presentation
Absolutely.
on performing arts.
Is that, you want to do it, that's the second Tuesday of the month? Is that what you want to do for the year, or do you want to do it one at a time?
Yeah.
We had to, because there are so many events, and then the parents want to come to the meetings, so we try to do it around all of the.
Okay, so you're going to start September 12th and then just pick the date as, kind of as you go, is that?
Well, we did the
Um,
first-
Can you do
Yeah.
the following week?
Can I make it the following week?
Yeah.
No,
That is our back to school nights.
No, the 19th is actually our board
Board
meeting.
meeting, and it's our Board of Ed meeting, but
Never mind.
we're our back to school nights, so it start that following week too. So that's gonna be tough. And then for October, we were looking at the 11th.
And we were going to invite Dr. Lobster for that.
And now. I'm just waiting for him to say.
I apologize.
It's okay, no, it's okay.
September
October.
12th, Fine
Yes.
and Performing Arts, October.
October, we were looking to do the
Yes.
11th, and then the chat with the superintendent.
Let me just look. October 11th? I just bought Bruce Springsteen tickets this morning for
Trumps.
October 11th.
The 18th, the following week, the 18th.
Bruce Springsteen is very important.
Yes.
Um,
As I said, it trumps.
Thank you.
You want to do October 18th? Can you do that?
We're not at school board yet?
That's
No, that's the following.
That's Pizza Night County Dinner.
Oh, it's PTA county dinner. Our Board of Ed meeting is on the 17th. How about the 19th?
Or have a October 10th.
Oh, you want to do the 10th? Can you do the 10th?
There's volunteers.
Can you do the 10th?
I can do the same.
All right.
That's for like a year.
What time?
6:30.
6:30, right, Trey?
Yes.
And I don't know if you, everybody.
And then-
6:30.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Kathy was there when I was buying the tickets.
November 15th.
During what time?
And I was thinking of maybe asking at Wednesday the 15th.
There's, I know there's 2 events on the 15th,
Okay.
yes, that are being planned right now, so,
Okay.
Is it something that would interfere?
Can we make
the
it
Sandy told me school 10 is planning an event for that night, a family event for that night at school 10, and that would be we're having one of our parent, report card meetings.
Okay. So that would be the room. The 14th?
That's fine.
November.
And then I was going to ask at the September and October meeting who they would want to hear from in November,
Yep,
if that's okay?
absolutely. Obviously, the more notice you give me, the more
Yes.
prepared they'll be, but even at the very least,
They'll have them all.
they'll have them all.
What was the November date again, Trace?
14th, Tuesday the 14th. And then, we said December 11th for, that's a Monday. Yeah, it's holiday concert season, so that's too early. So December 11th.
But the first one begins September.
I don't attend, I'm only attending one, so.
You don't want to attend them all?
Well, I got that thing with the people. We should put these on the agenda though for some service.
Well, he should be going to the educational
Yes.
service.
Except for September, but we'll put the dates on. October 10th, November 14th, December 11th.
Educational service.
No problem.
I'm good. That concludes my report.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
No problem. You know.
And I could do, yes. That concludes my report.
There's no report from you.
Okay. What about special ed, Mr. Martucci?
Nothing, Mr.
Okay, very good. All right, at this time, do we have any unfinished business to come before the board? All right, seeing none. Any board member want to make any comments, bring up any new business? Ms. Galani?
I would like to say two things. One, the EMAP program is still on display for this year's projects that they did with the business of art and art in business. And it's on display at the library if anybody wants to come and see. And I would like to welcome the 52 new staff members who came. And even bigger, I would like to say a great big thank you to the 12 teachers who went and got their masters and the 15 who got their masters plus 30. I thank you for your dedication and for keeping up with your education to give back to our kids. I appreciate the time and effort.
Okay. Oh, go on. Yeah,
You need glasses over here?
go on.
I'd like to welcome everybody back for the coming school year, parents, students, and teachers. I think we're going to have a fantastic year. I want to remind parents that school drop-offs are in place at each school. Please follow the rules. It's like one of the biggest phone calls we get all year long. Cross your kids in the crosswalk, not in the middle of the street, and pick up and drop off zones as well, please. Also this Friday night, the Linden High School Marching Band will be doing their parent preview at school number 9. Everybody please come out, it's at 6 o'clock. It's a small band this year, but their heart and soul are into it, and I think it's going to be a great performance for them. So please come out and support the marching band. Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay, done. I ask for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Roll. Everybody.
Aye.
All right.
Aye.
Aye.